morning, everyone. I hope this finds you doing well. It is Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. I can't believe it. It's July 2nd. Woo! And I'm eating a few bites of my Pop-Tart. Really, we're doing taro. It's not a mukbang video, but have coffee with me and some taro. Have some breakfast. Whatever you do, what you do, when you do. Yeah, excuse me, but I am that bill. You know, I'm so disappointed in our elected officials. We need to vote these people out that have voted to pass this bill. It's gonna harm so many people, you know. They're just gonna get the wording to match. It has to match in the House and the Senate. You know, how you ask AI a question matters, and let me tell you, I didn't know this, but like I asked Gemini, I'll say I use that model, right? And I wanted to know if there was anything I wasn't seeing, right? So for instance, there in that bill, there is nothing about no tax on Social Security, and the no tax on tips isn't really, they still have to report it to their employer, and they are taxed on it. It's really not. It's not. But I asked Gemini, AI model, Google's, so I believe, well, it's on a Samsung phone. Anyway, I said, I know you're an expert. It's like you have to stroke the ego of AI, but in an expert opinion, would tell me about the no tax on, is there a no tax on tips in this bill, or no tax on Social Security? And it researched like 29 different sites, plus that bill, because the bill was out, right? I did it before and after the bill, and what sites it used, and it gave me a long page after page final report, and I read through that. And it, you know, it confirmed it doesn't say that in the bill. So it's another tool to use. And I'm not saying it's right because all the time, because it uses, open sources. So, and we know not everything on the internet is true, right? So it uses articles, and not every article that it uses is fact, but it did use the bill itself as the main source, right? And that's, and also, again, how you ask it. So just, anyway, I found that fascinating. If anyone is still here, I know this is for tarot, so I hope you are having a fabulous morning. Let's get into this. What's going on with the collective? Whoa. Can I have one card, please? What's the situation with the collective, Spirit? Thank you. The Knight of Wands. You got some passion coming in. My divine masculines. Courage, energetic, charming. Hero, rebellious, hot-tempered, free spirit. The Knight of Wands represents adventure, pursuit, passion. You may be in a period where you're charging ahead with a creative project. Explore the horizons that exist outside your comfort zone. The Knight of Wands can also indicate travel and the urge for adventure. Are you itching to go somewhere? Hi-ho, Silver, away! Oh my gosh, no one's gonna know that unless you're old AF. So, there you go. If travel is not possible, you are encouraged to try new activities and break free from your routine. I can't believe I thought, I'm gonna think of this now. I've never been channeled that. Hi-ho, Silver, what you know what I'm thinking of. That's crazy. Tonto. Oh my gosh. Hi-ho, Silver. Now my mind went blank. Let's see. Hi-ho, Silver, away. Lone Ranger. That's my mind was not look, that's the Lone Ranger. It's the Lone Ranger. I have never been channeled that ever. Oh my gosh. A famous catchphrase, the Lone Ranger shouted out as he commanded his white stallion Silver to depart. Yes. This was like way old. Yeah, this was, you guys, I watched this in the 70s and it was old then. I can't believe this. Lone Ranger and his Native American friend Tonto. Yes. Anyway, Lone Ranger. Sorry. What is the challenge? The Knight of Wands, Lone Ranger. And that's his, he had a white stallion. What's the challenge for the collective? That cracks me up. 3 of Cups. Don't forget to celebrate your family. Is your family going to be there? Yeah, could be. Friendship, community, gathering, celebration. This is a positive card. You may have an upcoming celebration, the 4th of July. This could be a challenge for you. Look, do you have possibly PTSD and the fireworks bother you? Understood. I hear you. I see you. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself over this weekend coming up. Yes. This is a card of celebration, joy, and festivities. The 3 of Cups indicates that your hobbies may become more important than your main profession. In addition, this card, an appearance in a person's life who can become a reliable friend. An engagement is also this card, hey, congratulations if you're looking to get engaged. If you're wondering, he did buy that ring. She did buy that ring. They are going to ask. But your challenge is the festivities coming up this weekend over the 4th of July. Or today, people are having celebrations all throughout the week, right? And it could be that you're just going to have some sort of difficulty in a social event, a gathering, a celebration. You know, you could possibly have, you could isolate or feel lonely. Make sure you reconnect with joy and activities that bring you pleasure. Don't forget to celebrate. You know, especially with everything that's going on, they want us to not celebrate. We are going to celebrate, not him or them. We are going to celebrate us, the people, we the people. The power of the people is greater than the people in power. I still believe that. Where should the collective focus? This came out in... the Three of Wands came out in the short I did today, right before this. This is where you should focus instead. This is about, momentum, confidence. It's suggested that everything around your plans is going smoothly because you've taken the time to plan your future and you're taking steps to turn your plans into action. You're planning and you're taking the steps to make it come into fruition. And look at that confidence that you have. You know it. You have stability on land and at sea. Some of those ships coming in are yours, and you know it. Can also indicate you're in control and have a strong position. It also is one of the main cards that represents foresight and wisdom. Yes. Well, what are you leaving behind? What are we leaving behind? Top card. What are we leaving behind? Oh. Huh. Ten of Pentacles. This is in the recent past. I'll tell you what. I understand. This is what we're leaving behind. This is about... You're leaving behind any family disputes or conflicts. You really did go through a challenging time with your family. And this is a reminder that at this very moment, you have everything you need to tap into happiness. You may have had to or have to let go of some picture perfect family that you have in your mind to get the family that you actually are going to have, deserve, and that will fulfill every desire, want, need you could possibly imagine. Let go of the illusion and you'll get the real thing. That's the message. Okay. What are your strengths? Tell me more. Yes. What's the collective strength? I hope you all are finding messages here. This is Stevie's Tarot. If you are, please subscribe. Share, like this, leave a kind comment. Your strengths are the Four of Wands. Yes. Community, home, celebrations. This is about joyful celebrations, reunion, relaxation, wedding, engagements. Had about an engagement earlier. Congratulations. You may have reached an important milestone in a project or achieved a goal. This is also about family reunion, homecoming, or feeling satisfied and safe at home. And let me tell you, that's huge. If you feel safe at home for the first time in a long time, or maybe ever, I see you and I hear you and I understand that. And oh, my love, yes, that's the best feeling ever, isn't it? You may have recently returned from a trip, or you're finally ready to lay down roots. What's coming up in the near future? Coming up in the near future. Yeah, don't forget to have joyful celebration. Joyful celebration. We are going to be joyful. Look, being depressed will suck your health too, and that's part of their plan. Don't do it. Stay joyful, please. We've got to. That's part of the resistance, is staying joyful. Near future. Five of Swords. You're gonna have to fight for something. Is it even worth it? Arguments, disputes, aggression, bullying, intimidation, conflict. Like, when does it stop? Ever? Jesus, crime and niddle can represent conflict, a feeling of loss, or procrastination. You need to suppress your pride and accept some restrictions. I don't want to. I'm part of the collective too. I don't always like the messages, but you know, it's the energy that's there. We got to deal with it, right? Only then will you be able to continue with your plans. This is about aggressive actions will also not help you achieve the desired results. Yeah, pull back and don't be so aggressive. Understood. Perhaps you listen to the opinions of too many people instead of drawing your own conclusions. You need to be wise enough to accept all that you cannot change. Ooh. That's all I can say about that one is ooh. It's a near future and ooh. What's the advice card? You know, spirit this, like, tarot can't always be like, oh, you're going to win the lottery and get the girl or the guy or the they or the them or the house and the dog and the, you know, I will give you the real, the what's happening, but I'm also a hope dealer. I'm giving you the energies in hopes that you will take it and have foresight because you are a human with free will. And I am giving you a heads up of what the energy is around you and coming up. Make sense? Giving you a heads up about the energy is my way of giving to you and being that hope dealer. Let me... All right, advice, please. And build faith, and help you build faith in something like I did, right? Yes. Collective. Oh! Sometimes it startles me when they pop out. That's your advice, the King of Pentacles. What you think about that? This is your advice. Oh, look at those roses and flowers at his feet. Those look like ones. He looks calm. This is about abundance, prosperity, security, ambition, safety, kindness. The King of Pentacles indicates your involvement in business and streamlining the financial aspects of your life. Ooh, right now your first priority is stability both in the future and in the present. Your patience, honesty, kindness, loyalty, confirmation. Could be a generous provider. Could have success, financial milestones, saving, investing. Your patience, honesty, kindness, and loyalty will be rewarded. You can get sound financial advice, practical actions, and conscientious behavior will lead you to success. Did you hear that? Practical actions and conscientious behavior will lead you to success. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for joining me. Trying to propagate an elephant ear plant. And I don't know, it didn't look like it was going to make it yesterday, but I know from putting one in a big pot earlier downstairs outside that I put it in, propagated it in a big pot outside downstairs, and it didn't look like it was going to make it for a while, and then it did. So I'm letting it go up here on the balcony for a bit and see what happens. But I wish it would make it. If not, I'll try again. I've got plenty of... They grew like crazy on downstairs, outside on one side of the building. Anyway, all right. Advice now, but what made me think of that, I don't know. I just love plants. I wish I had a really green thumb. Ancestors, Nanny, Granny Hargrove, did you? I wish I did. I know my nanny did. Okay. What is going on in your environment? Hey, maybe that's why. I have a couple plants, bamboo and another one that I grown. I just killed a money tree too, so. Lord, y'all. What's going on in your environment that's affecting you? The Three of Swords. You had this in the reading too. You can do this yourself. You can heal your own heart. You could be going through heartbreak, separation, sadness, grief. You could be carrying tension and heartbreak, perhaps as a result of a relationship ending or communication failure. Yeah, this is double confirmation for this too, because this was in the short this morning. The asker is reminded, no matter how much pain they may be feeling, you have control over the meaning you give to an experience. Please let me repeat that. No matter like how much pain you may be feeling. You have control over the meaning you give to the experience. You should be careful not to push your loved ones away just because you feel tense and irritable. Yeah. Right? All right. What are your hopes and fears? What collective hopes and fears? The High Priestess. Yeah, really, I do too. I want to have that knowledge in between worlds. I love to read. My mom just sent me a box full of books. Anyway, I've loved to read since I was a child. When I was in first grade, we had the whole school, first through sixth grade, had a bookmark contest, and I won. It was a little man sitting on like a Humpty Dumpty man with a book, and it said, "You're never alone with a book." And they printed them up for the whole school, and everybody got a bookmark. Anyway, I just like to read. This is your hopes and fears: unconscious intuition, mystery, spirituality, higher power, inner voice. She is related to inner knowledge. Her appearance in a reading can signify it's time for you to listen to your intuition rather than prioritizing your intellect and conscious mind. The High Priestess represents someone who is intuitive and beginning to open up to their spirituality. Meditation, prayer, and new spiritual work are indicated. That's what you need, my love. Meditation, prayer, and new spiritual work are indicated. There's no need to fear that. And I know you hope to be that High Priestess. And how you practice being the High Priestess is prayer, meditation, and new spiritual work. It's in the books. The new spiritual work, it's in that book. It's in the book. What's the possible outcome? Okay. Want me to... I don't usually read, but this so clearly came out in reverse, and Spirit said, no, this is reverse. This is your outcome. Possible outcome. Positive changes, recovery from loss, overcoming adversity, forgiveness, feeling welcomed. The Five of Pentacles reversed is a positive omen. If the asker has been feeling as though they have been struggling lately, it's a sign of progress and indicates the universe is sending you support. The Five of Pentacles reverse tells us to connect to our power and capabilities. It suggests that any problems with money and income, as well as difficulties in business, will be overcome. Additionally, it can indicate that the asker may receive a temporary job. Oh my God. Y'all have no idea. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope you have found messages. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Stevie's Tarot. Have a blessed day.